Friends, we're about to open this week's vault on my Paladin and on my Evoker. They're both around 430, but in this video, not only am I taking you through the journey of opening the vault, but I'm also going to be walking through some tips and tricks. What are the best things to do to ensure the most amount of value out of your vault, but also explaining some of the changes from Season 1 to now in Season 2 that will help you get some more tier. We're diving on in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the vaults open. Starting with the Evoker. Last week, we started with the Paladin. Gonna be opening up the good old Evoker this week. Let's see what we're gonna get, friends. Let's get it. As always, friends, when we log in, we gotta say a good old hello to the guild and make sure we wish them some luck on their vault. Best of luck on your vaults. Come on now. By the way, if you guys are interested in joining our Unity Gaming Guild, all you gotta do, go to the link in the description below, join the Discord. We'd love to have you. Come get plugged in. Looking at our character's progress so far, we are currently 428 eye level right now. I do have my 4-piece tier. Now, I have the chest piece on right now that I will change once I get KSM in this character. I got KSM on my Paladin on first day of the reset of the season, but I have not gotten it yet on this character. So a few things that I would like for this guy would still like a better trinket. I did get a best in slot trinket from Mythic Plus the other day, but this trinket, it's not bad because of the mastery, which is really good for evokers, but I still would like something a little bit better, maybe something with a better proc, we'll see. But things that I would take on this character, honestly, I would take a better waist. I would take a better weapon. Besides that, honestly, everything else is actually pretty BIS, man. I get the crit mastery boots. I've got the 4-piece that I want. I've got a good trinket. I've got 2 BIS rings already. I've got a crafted offhand BIS bracers. I mean, I've got quite good stuff on here. BIS neck piece as well. And so really, honestly, there's not much more to get except upgrades. But right now, I'm really hoping for a better weapon. Let's dive on in. Let's see what we got, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, give me some upgrades to see it. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, okay, so we got a 441 helmet, which is a bit of a bummer because that's my tier piece. I might end up taking that, and then when the catalyst comes out, I could use it to turn my helmet into a tier piece at 441. But let's see what we got here. Okay, so verse mastery cape, which I do not want because I already have a crit mastery, BIS slots. Again, a tier. This is actually at the exact same level that I already have, so I will not be taking that, especially because I really would like to upgrade it to the heroic piece. Then we've got the offhand crit haste. No, I've got crafted, which just got to upgrade. And then I've got a hero ranked neck piece. My neck piece. No. Oh no, this is a weapon. I don't know why I thought it was a neck piece. It's a hero rank with the same stats. So, okay, so I got two choices here then. I've got 2 choices. I could either go ahead and take the weapon, which would be a temporary downgrade because it's 431. Mine's 434, but then it would be a long-term upgrade. Now, the stats are they're not BIS, right? They're not BIS stats. So that's one downside. But the other thing I could do is I could take this 441 helm and then use the revival catalyst again. I think it comes out June 13th maybe, and then up my helmet to a 441 helm as well, which is the highest you can go in terms of upgrading the hero rank. I got 2 choices, man. I got 2 choices. I have had really bad RNG in terms of a weapon. So really, essentially, it's between choosing a 441 tier piece and choosing a 441 weapon. Let me go ahead and check my BIS list real quick. Go and check my BIS list, and then obviously I could end up going crafting weapon as well. Let's see. Again, if you guys, I mentioned this in my last video, but if you didn't check it, which by the way, if you haven't, I would encourage you, subscribe to this channel and go check out that video. But if you did not see that video already, you know that right now I've been using Wowhead as a BIS list, and I talked about in the last video why Wowhead's not the greatest, but it's okay for now. And so if you want to get that information, go check out the last video. But for BIS weapon, off the raid is Skarn, which is crit mastery, which is really, really good. And then a better weapon I can get from Brackenhide Hollow. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off on the weapon upgrade I think, honestly, because I just got to farm that out, right? And I could farm that on hero rank and get it to 441. So, honestly, I think I'm actually going to grab the 441 helm, even though I won't be able to use it for like 2 weeks. Crit haste. Actually, you know what I could do? I could actually grab this helm. I could put it on right now. Yeah, I'm going to take the helm no matter what. And the key that I got, by the way, is a 16 Halls of Infusion. Let's go. So here's what I'm going to do. For the next little bit, friends, I am actually going to wear this helmet, going from a 437 to a 441. I am also going to put back my tier chest piece on, which will put me back at 4 piece, an increased item level for my chest, and then a increased item level for my helm. The combination of both of those item level upgrades, I think will be a benefit. I think it'll be a benefit. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty happy with that choice. It's not a long-term choice. My long-term choice is going to go back to my Bis chest piece and then turning this into a catalyst piece tier. But for now, that is going to be the choice. Bringing me up to a 429 overall total level. So 1 item level upgrade right there. And again, my stats, 106% mastery. So that means I'm over cap. I'm actually over the cap. So the cap is around 98-ish. So I got to make some changes there. But for now, I'm pretty happy with that. I am pretty happy with that. Another reason to keep that chest on, because then I'm just even more overcapping. I'm pretty happy with that. Almost 430. Little by little, we make grinds. Let's go on to the Paladin. By the way, guys, let me know in the chat, how was your vault to you, man? All right, friends, we have just logged on to the Paladin. The Paladin, currently at 432, also with 4 piece. And I believe that all of these, besides my gloves, are heroic as well. Now, this guy has got some pretty solid gear. I am happy with my trinkets. I've got a lot of Bis, okay? I would like some stat changes on a few pieces of my gear. I would like some stat changes on a neck piece. So honestly, I would very, very be happy to get a haste mastery neck. I would also love to get a haste mastery back. This is my Bis from Mythic Plus, but honestly, I'm actually okay with it for a little while because it has avoidance, okay? The avoidance is actually really, really good, so I would definitely keep that one. Bracers, I would definitely take. I really want my forge weapon from Neltharian's Lair. I really, no, not Thera's Lair. From Neltharis. I always confuse the two. Let me know in the comments below if you always mess them up too. But besides that, besides the weapon, a better neck, and this is actually not the waist that I wear. So I'm not sure about this. Is my waist right there. Okay, so I'm 433 on my Paladin. Let's go. That is not a Bis waist, but it does have leech. We talked about it in last week's video, so I won't go over it again. But really, those are the things that I want. I would like a new neck. I would really love my weapon or my bracers. And for the most part, those are the biggest things I want. Let's go and open it up. Let's see what we got, friends. Honestly, I want a neck piece. I know it's crazy to say that, but I really want a neck piece. Give me a neck piece. Give me something good. Give me something good. All right, starting off with hero ranked legs, which I believe I've already got that, so don't need that there. For a cape, verse mastery, it's a hero rank. It's already an upgrade. Yeah, it's already an upgrade, but my cape has avoidance on it. So I'll have to do some thinking about that. It would be an item level upgrade by 4 because it's hero rank, but I don't think losing the avoidance is gonna be worth it. I've already got this trinket. I'm not wearing it, but I use it for my ret set. I don't really use this to my prot set. I like the shield absorb from the Talisman of the Crag Shaper. Yeah, I like my Iridius Fragment better because that one's actually Bis. This one's good for ret, but I don't do mostly ret. Now this one, okay. This is a 441 back piece. Sheesh, dude. It's 441, but I would lose the avoidance, and it's crit mastery. I've got crit haste on this one. Now, let's see what my haste is at. My haste is at 36%. Let me see what my Bis cape is, because I actually really like my cape right now. Let's take a look. It's my Bis that I can get from Mythic Plus, just needs to be upgraded. Let's go ahead and check this out. So my Bis, again, from Mythic Plus, I already have it on. So you will see, where's Cloak? Okay, so the Bis from the raid is the super rare one. And the Bis from the Mythic Plus is what I have. What are the stats on this Bis Cloak, though? Crit haste. So it's just the proc that's really, really good. We got to think here. That's actually a tough choice. Now, because the opposite of, not the opposite, but the other option would be to take a socket. And the sockets would be helmet, I already have one. Neck, bracers, belt, or rings. So my rings do not have any sockets. So that would be giving me haste and mastery. Let me actually look up one thing. What is the hard cap for haste on Paladins? 10.1. Another great tip. If you guys are looking to really, really min-max your stats, I'd recommend this website, murloc.io. I can put it in the description of this YouTube video as well. And a great thing to do, honestly, is to look at other people that are playing your class and seeing what their stats are. So I'm going to go to protection here, and I'm going to see that really a stat priority for a lot of Paladins is around 37%, 32% mastery right now. This will show you some of the best players in the world that most of them play Dwarf. Like it's just a really, really good resource. And so that was 37 haste. I've got 36. And most of them at 32 mastery. So I'm honestly like, I'm right about there. What's their crit that they're running in verse? 8 verse, 17 crit. And I am above the crit and below the verse. Okay. So that means, the reason I did that is that means I have room to go up in both my haste and my crit. I mean, my mastery. So then, therefore, do I want to give up the avoidance for 4 item level? No, I don't, man. No, I do not. But it's the only 441 I've got. Dang, guys, this has been a very uneventful vault these last 2 weeks. I honestly think, unfortunately, that I'll be taking the socket. I think I'll be taking the socket. I do have to do more dungeons. And here's the deal. If you guys want to really increase your chances of getting better items in your vault, I would recommend a few things. Recommend doing as many bosses on either normal, heroic, or whatever difficulty you're playing at. Of course, on the raid category, but also as many dungeons as you can get. Even if you can't get 8 done, at least do 4 done. That'll double your chances of not having an item that you can't use, pretty much like I'm running into right now. But a great tip to realize about the vault that is different from season 1. In season 1, you could only get tier pieces out of the raiding vault. In this season, even if you do Mythic Plus, you can get your tier pieces in the Mythic Plus vault. So the more Mythic Plus you do every week, the higher chances you have of actually being able to get a tier piece in your Mythic Plus slot. Another change, another thing that you can do is, for example, let's say you end up going into a random pug, right? Let's say you end up getting a 7 out of 8, you know, heroic pug down, but you were only there for the 7th boss. In your vault, you can then get any of the pieces from any of the bosses before that one. So even if you've never killed bosses 1 through 6, but you killed boss 7, you can now get in your vault bosses 1 through 6, which is super helpful. So those tips every week will really ensure you get the most value out of your vault, so you don't end up having to pick sockets just like I have done the past 2 weeks. But it does look like on the Paladin, we're gonna get another socket, and I'm gonna go ahead and probably put that on my ring, because I do have some Bis rings. Also, the Mythic Plus key that I got from that was Brackenite Hollow. Okay, Brackenite Hollow. I really want, really want a Neltharis mix. I need my Bis weapon. We're gonna get a Volcanic Scepter or Sculptor, whatever. I'm gonna grab this, and what we're gonna do here is we are going to add a socket to one of our Bis rings that's already maxed out. That is gonna allow us to put another gem in it. I do keep gems in my bag, so then we should be good to go already. Put a Haste Mastery one in there. Let's go, let's go. the journey continues. If you want to follow along with the journey, be sure to subscribe to this channel. But also, if you guys want a chance to get some gear in your vault, you're going to need to do Mythic Plus. And the best way to do that, honestly, is to do it with our community. I'm going to show on screen now our good old Discord. And here's what I want you to notice, okay? If you go into our Discord, in the Mythic Plus sign up category, we do an event called Mythic Plus Monday every week where people can sign up in advance to get plugged into other positive groups pushing keys together. Whether you need help learning Mythic Plus or you're looking to push some high keys, all you gotta do is go to the Discord, click this form. We can put it in the description below as well, and you can get signed up for our Mythic Plus event and get plugged into the community. If you guys are interested in being a part, join the Discord, get plugged in the community. Until next time, we'll see you in the next one.